to create innovative opportunities for healing and growth, so children, adults, and families may live their best lives.
Pam Wolf, our founder and former CEO, began Harmony in 1996, and it was really out of her bringing her daughter Anna Lee home from China and recognizing that there just were not a lot of services available for folks who wanted to adopt. That really, for her, spurred kind of this desire to create a place where we could provide those adoption services. Several years after Pam founded Harmony, she had a desire to do more. And so there was a federal grant that came out. It was the Infant Adoption Training Initiative. And Pam went after that grant. And she was awarded that grant. It's really what put Harmony on the map and kind of kick-started our other partnerships and collaboration with folks within Tennessee and throughout the country.
A lot of the programs at Harmony have developed organically. We have seen a need for services, or perhaps the Department of Children's Services has come to us to say we have this need, and then we created that program in response to that need. Pam Wolf often said, the answer is always yes. And I think that Harmony was able to develop because we have always said yes, and how can we make that happen?
Saying yes to new projects, new opportunities, has always been the lifeblood of Harmony. When we see an unmet need, we respond.
So when you look at the impact of Harmony over the last 25 years, those numbers are just incredible. But the numbers are people. Those are families or children that we are serving. And each of those stories connects back to someone who works here at Harmony. Whether we're connecting a child with their forever family, or if we are doing some therapy just to help someone through a rough time in their life. We're all invested in what happens outside of these walls. Harmony is extending our reach past individuals and looking at how we can serve the community as a whole, training folks in trauma-informed practices and how to meet the needs of the people they serve.
We want to help develop a trauma-informed and trauma-responsive community because with the needs that are out there, the clinical community and the medical community cannot handle the amount of trauma that's out there. So we want to equip the community to be able to be involved, to understand, to have empathy, and develop the skill sets that they need to journey alongside people who are experiencing trauma. What we want to do is share some of the clinical knowledge that we have with folks and make it accessible to them. So instead of just talking about the theory of things, we want to develop a true understanding and the skill sets that people can use in their homes, in their businesses, in the work that they do in the community.
We know that trauma is not something that you can work through just by sitting and talking to someone, that we really have to get to where it is stored, down in the low brain. And we can do that by using our bodies, by incorporating things like our canine therapy, by working on yoga or our climbing wall. All of those things engage the sensory systems and the low brain to help folks move out of that deep stuck trauma and into healing. We found that trauma treatment isn't a one-size-fits-all. We have to really meet folks where they are to find what works for them and what helps them the most.
As we continued to grow, we were looking for a place where we could hold camps, retreats, a place where folks could come together for connection, for growth, for healing. And that place ended up being beautiful 364-acre property in the foothills of the Chilhowie Mountains. And today we hold adoptive family camps, day camps for children, grand families camps. There's really no end to the possibilities of what we're able to achieve at Montvale.
Montvale has been a place of sustenance and healing for eons. It was the land of the Cherokee, and they found their food there. And in the 1830s, hotels were built there so that people could come and take the waters on the land and just be in the shadows and in the cool of the mountain. And so we want to continue that history of healing by making Montvale a place of learning and a place of restoration.
We want to share it with everyone, because it is an absolutely magical place of healing, of connection, and we're so excited when we get to share that with others.
For me, Harmony will always mean family. I would not have a child in my home if it had not been for Harmony. I came to Harmony as a former client, and so it's very personal to me. And after 20 years, I'm still passionate about working with those families, but also working with children to make sure that they find their forever family.
Harmony is a place for healing and restoration and growth. It is a safe place for families and children and staff.
It feels like I'm not doing a job, but I'm doing something that I love because of the culture and the environment that they've created. They not only care about children and their families, but they also care a great deal about their employees.
Whether it's the people that are serving clients or those that support those that serve clients, there's a very deep commitment to the work that we're doing.
So I love the fact that when families call and they are struggling and need some services, that we can provide that need. We can come into the home, walk alongside that family, offer that sense of support, and help them heal.
The reason why I do this job, it's very simple. Every child deserves a family and a home.
Harmony is such a special place. Part of the reason for that is our people. Part of the reason is the important work that we do. Together and throughout the last 25 years, one thing has remained the same, and that's our desire to come alongside children, families, adults, whether in our backyard, throughout Tennessee, or nationwide, that are struggling, and to really help them live their best lives. It's what we've always done, and it's what we're always going to do, because that's just the Harmony way.